Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be my weekly check-in for the second week of December. We're gonna jump right in, get started. I am using a Sarah Marie's Hubble Beginnings Budget Planner. I'll have her Etsy link down below, her link to her 2025 planner. I do believe she still has them in her shop. Also leave a coupon code. I think she has like a 25% off code, so if you like what you see, you can go check it out. I like to do these weekly check-ins just to make sure that I am staying within my budget with my variable spending as well as my sinking funds, and making sure I'm not going over in my envelopes. So that's what I do here. So we're gonna get started. If you're new, please say hi. If you're returning, obviously please say hi down in the comments. I love chatting with you guys down there. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. I post all budget related content, budget with me's, weekly check-ins like you'll see today, cash stuffings. So yes, if you like that type of thing, I think that you would enjoy this channel. So I'm going to start with my weekly spending. So I do track these 5 categories. They are my variable spending, and I just like to make sure I'm staying within budget, make sure if I'm going over or something, or I have some extra wiggle room, I can spend a little bit more money or cut back on spending. So last time I checked in was on this Sunday, and that was my last transaction, was some groceries. So we're gonna start this Monday, and we're gonna jump into parking. So I spent $637 on this Monday, and then $360 on Wednesday. I worked, these are all days that I work basically, if you see any parking. $11.27 and then $4.23. So $25.47. Last week I had $87.59 remaining. So I have $62.12 to spend for the rest of the month. Let's say I work 6-7 days. So I could spend about $8-9 roughly each day. But if you notice, some days are a little bit cheaper. It depends on what time of day that I work and how long my shift is. So doing good on there so far, so that's great. And then I put a check just to make sure that I have tracked those. Next is this like orangey yellow color. This is eating out. I went to Blue Bottle one day before work with a girlfriend. We were chatting and I bought her coffee, and she got like a muffin or something. I got a coffee or a matcha and like a little treat, I think it was a pumpkin loaf, banana pumpkin chocolate chip loaf, but I don't know, it was delicious. So we did that and I paid for that. So 28, that was the only one. 28.56. I'm gonna pull cash out of my envelopes as well. So last week I had $63.42 remaining. I spent $28.56, so it leaves me with $34.86 for the last 2 weeks. So I can spend about $17 each week, which, yeah, not bad, but hopefully I don't go over. And then next is going to be this like tan color. This is my gas, and I only spent $12.21. So I think I was on my way to work and I was like, I'm gonna go to Safeway this next day, let me fill up, but I actually didn't end up doing that. So $14.21. And then I had $173 remaining after last week. So this week I have $158. Whoa. 79? 79. So hard to write on the coil. Okay. And then the last one is Trader Joe's. I spent $60.73. This check-in will probably go pretty quick because I didn't have a ton of spending, and then I had just a couple transactions go through for my sinking funds. $220.71 remaining. And then I still have $100 in personal. So doing good so far. We're just halfway through the month, so pretty good. Only thing is like eating out. No plans, but with the holidays and stuff, I feel like I'm out and about. Probably pick something up, running errands or whatnot, or out shopping, or just like a random lunch pop-up, stuff like that, you know? So don't really have any plans, but it's that time of year, so yeah. And then let's go over to sinking funds. So last week I checked in, I pulled this money, and then this week for spending, I had $10 come out for Bentley. I bought him some turkey meat to make his dinner, and also bought him some treats. And then for Christmas, I spent $120. So we're gonna pull some money. I think I'm gonna do this first. Let's do that. Move my calculator. And let's see, hopefully I have that. So I won't have to make some change. We'll see though. 61. I'll definitely need to make change. Let's go to gas. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So this, the way that I do my cash stuffings is basically it's a way for me to save money, and then I pay myself back using the cash. I do use either my debit card or a credit card that I've specifically used for certain transactions. Like right now with Discover, I 5% cash back on Target and Amazon. So everything I buy on those websites or stores, I use my Discover and then I get the cash back. But then I also use my cash that I've saved to pay that card. So that's how I do it. That's what works for me. I spend cash way easier than I spend plastic. I haven't always been that way. I used to spend really bad on credit cards, and I've changed my ways 100%. So it's actually been nice. It's been a journey, but this cash stuffing system helped me change that way of spending, because now it's like I actually have the money to spend it as opposed to just like spending it and then trying to figure it out later. Help me pay off debt, stuff like that. So that's just what works for me. Everyone's system is so different. That's what I love about budgeting. So eating out, I don't stuff, or parking. These just come out of either a card or my bank account. And then I just use, if I used a card for eating out or something, I'll pay my card off with my bank account. So those are just going to be out of that. And then groceries. I don't know if I can make change. I guess I can. That would be 65, 70, 75, 80. Okay, I might come back to groceries. Guys will have to remind me, unless I have change and gas. No, I only have 2 5s, and I know I don't have change in any of these. Yeah, so we're gonna come back to groceries in just a minute. Okay, so Bentley is going to be my more short-term fund envelope binder, and we're just going to pull 10. Let's take these 2 5s because they're not as pretty. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can get change. This freaking envelope. And then I like to put a check mark just to show that I have pulled this cash. Then at the end of the month, I come back through and I'll highlight, because I do have like multiple transactions throughout the month. And then that's when I come in and put what I spent. So next is Christmas. We're just gonna finish my sinking funds and then we'll go back to groceries. Pretty quick check-in this week, which is great, but I also need to get on and finish my Christmas shopping, you guys. I've like thought I was gonna be so prepared, and I got majority of it done, but I still have like 3 people to buy for, so there's that. Christmas 120, and I think I'm just gonna pull the 100 just to leave myself some of these 20s to pay myself back. So 120. Okay. And then we'll check this off. And then go back to groceries. So groceries was 61. I'm gonna do 80, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 70, 75, 80. So we're paying myself back the change. I'm just gonna roll this over till next week, and we'll keep it rolling through the month. I don't like to pull the money just because I never have like a set amount of like, I have an average of what I spend a week, but sometimes I may need to go to Costco, or like holiday coming up, I might need to buy a little extra food to cover for like holiday menu, things like that. So I do roll over week to week, and then at the end of the month, if I have money in this envelope, I pull it and put it where I need to put it. Okay guys, that is it for this weekly check-in. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are doing well. Pretty quick, pretty straightforward. I do have my cash stuffing for the second week of December coming up, so be on the lookout for that, as well as my budget for 2025 and my January budget. So definitely click that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any of those uploads. But I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys later, and take care.